What's up, brand builder? Stephen Hurahan here at BrandMasterAcademy.com. And in this video, you're going to learn the difference between the customer journey map and the customer story. So you can understand where it is your customers are coming from, where they're going to, and more importantly, how to design the experience in between. Now, if this is your first time to this channel, where have you been? If you want to build brands that go beyond visuals with psychology, strategy, and creative thinking, then this is the place to be. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you'll be well on your way. Now, you've probably heard of the term customer journey map or customer journey mapping before, but the term customer story might be a little bit unfamiliar to you. But when you understand both, that is when you can design an experience that will increase your customers' chances of their big picture success. So what is the customer journey? Well, these are the individual steps or the individual stages that your customer needs to go through en route to their preferred outcomes. So when you think of any journey, we tend to take a series of steps before we get to wherever our end destination is. And when we understand the steps that our customers need to take, then we can design an experience that will lead them from one step to the next en route to their successful outcome. So what is the customer story and how does that differ to the customer journey? Well, the term customer story is pretty self-explanatory. It's the story of your customer, but it includes aspects of their story that doesn't involve you or your brand or the problem that you solve. So it would start specifically with their normal life. So what does their life look like in their everyday environment? What do they do on a day-to-day basis? What are the circumstances of their life? This provides the background to the story and the background to the journey that they're about to set off on. And having this understanding, having this background is really important to understand where they're coming from. Now, at this stage in the story, they tend to be problem unaware. So what does that mean? Well, they're unaware of any challenge that they have, any problem that they need to overcome. And through maybe your brand or maybe experiencing the problem or the challenge, they suddenly become aware that there is a challenge, there is a problem that they need to overcome. And that's when they set off on their journey to go and fix whatever that problem is. Now, when they get to the end of that journey, they'll have fixed whatever problem they've solved, but that doesn't mean that their story ends. There is a life after fixing that problem, and you need to understand what that life looks like. What does life look like once that challenge has been overcome, once that problem has been solved? When you understand the life before the problem and you understand the life after the problem, that is when you can get a real feel for the story of your customer. So let me give you an example of this. Now, you might be a brand strategist or a branding specialist, or you might be a designer, and you provide services to your clients to help them to build a brand, to send them out into the marketplace for success. But before they come across your brand and your services and your offering, they have part of their story before that point. So they have their day-to-day lives and, the circumstances of their lives, and then they'll suddenly have an idea for a business. Now, they might go ahead and name that business and create a business plan, but these are the circumstances of their story before your brand comes into the picture. Now, when they decide that they need help and they need your services in the form of a brand strategy, in the form of a website, a brand identity, you bring them through your customer journey. Now, at the end of that customer journey, you provide them with a successful outcome and you send them on their merry way and they continue on their own story. Now, this story might mean that they need to go on and manage that brand, but it's very, very important for you as a business and as a brand to understand the full story. If you understand where they're coming from and where they're going to, regardless of the services that you provide, then you can design a better experience to help them on their journey. So when you're considering your own customer journey map or mapping out your own customer journey or designing that experience, don't just think about the first time they come in contact with your brand. Think about the lives that they have before that point, the circumstances of those lives, and what they do on a day-to-day basis to provide you with that background and that understanding. And think about the big picture. Think about where they're going to long term. If you understand that, if you understand the background, if you understand their full story, then you will be in a much better place to design an experience that will help them to get from one point to the next. And there'll be many other opportunities for you to resonate with them along your own customer journey. But what about you? Have you mapped out your own customer journey, and have you considered your big picture customer story? And have you taken that into account? And do you use opportunities within that to resonate with your customer? Do you have any challenges with mapping out your own customer journey? I'd love to hear from you about your experiences or about your challenges. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well. It'll let you know when I've got new videos coming out. If you want actionable brand strategy tips and techniques to grow your own business, well then head on over to BrandMasterAcademy.com and get yourself signed up for the list. It is free, and I do keep some exclusive content for that list, and there are plenty of resources on there that you can download as well to get you going with brand strategy. But as I said, I would love to hear from you about your challenges, about your experiences. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.